It's the phantom gleam that made the demon scream. From the solar beams, your hopes falling short like a cherub wing. Might seem salty when my wrist sparkle like Gulfstream. Wave flow, asked her which one, she said all three.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Eric Barber here, and today I am joined with Michigan native, head of the Wisemen, Wu affiliate himself, Bronze Nazareth. How we doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Glad to be here, man. Ready to chop it up, you know what I'm saying, and get to it, man. But doing well, man. Can't complain. Word up.
Awesome. Good to hear, bro. And so let's hop right into it. You know, what I'm kind of curious about is how you got into hip hop to begin with.
Okay. I mean, basically, I grew up, you know, banging hip hop, you know, LL, Cool Mo D, all that shit. So in high school, I started writing rhymes. And so once you start writing rhymes, putting shit together, you want your own beat. So I just started like, this some old school shit, yo. But I started like facing stereos together, putting the mic on one, playing the drums on one, a little sample on the other one, trying to make beats and shit. So from there it evolved to we did some songs over like Goody Mob, Cell Therapy, shit like that. Did some instrumental. So I was dying to make my own beats. So just writing raps as a youngin', and then trying to formulate a way to make my own beats. That's what drove me into hip hop, man. Always had a love of music. So
That's tight, bro. I love it. And you know, I know that you went to MSU, right? For one, bro, me too. Go green, right? You know what I'm saying?
White all day.
Let's go, bro. Were you always planning to, you know, be a musician, or were you kind of exploring other things for a while?
No, I mean, it was football for a minute. I was the captain of the squad in Grand Rapids. This was high school and shit though. So, you know, after I got to MSU, and you know, I didn't have a scholarship or nothing to play football. I didn't want to do the walk-on shit. So that dream kind of faded. But overlapping that was, I think like 9th, 10th grade of high school, I started making beats. And so that kind of switched my focus over to making beats. But definitely I wanted to play football at first. So, you know, the music took over. You know what I mean?
Nice. And, you know, when you're in that 9th, 10th grade period, were you making beats for other people to rap to, like anyone you knew, or was it just the beat process?
No, it was just like me. And I had this little squad called The Unknown. It was me, June Mega, who's of the Wisemen, Kevlaar 7 of the Wisemen, and then just a couple other floating pieces. So I was just trying to make beats for them, basically for me and for them. So yeah, it was just internal, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up at the crib, figuring it out, you know, so yeah.
That's tight. And I know you met Rizza in, you know, the early 2000s. How did that kind of end up happening for you?
Okay, so I ended up, of these beats I was making with my group, The Unknown, I ended up throwing them online somehow. I was one of them early guys with selling shit online, you know what I'm saying?
Where at?
It was, man, I'm gonna take you there. It was called the.virtualav.net, the unknown.virtualav.net.
Okay.
So it was just, I found my own little hosting package and all that shit, and I figured out how to put, like you could put little wave samples online back then. So I was putting our snippets online, and we put our address up, and you know, send in this bread, and we'll send you a copy out. So we was just banging them online like that. And then a brother by the name of Silver Rings, shout out my bro Rings, somehow he stumbled upon my beats on that site, and I started making beats for his company, Rings and Friends, and Rings and Partners. That's the name of it, and from there, you know, I kept sending him more and more beats. And at one point, he was like, man, yo, I got to get you to Rizza. So I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? So he would tell me certain times Rizza would be in New York. So I jump on the Greyhound, shoot from Detroit to New York. And this was while I was in school, too. So I was just like, fuck class. Let me go to New York and figure this shit out. So on the first 3 trips, no Rizza. He didn't come through, didn't show up where he would say he was gonna be or whatever. And I didn't have like a formal meeting. This was just gonna be like, let me get a few minutes of your time type shit. Yeah. And so finally, Rings told me it was gonna be at the 36 Chamber studio. I went up there, I was kicking it up there. They had like this outside area. And so I ran into Ninth Prince of Killing Army. Told him I had some beats. He checked them in the headphones. He was like, man, come upstairs for a minute. And so I went up there, me and Kevlaar. We sat around for a while, like 1 in the morning. Rizza Master Killer came through. They did their thing, business, handle shit, and they was about to go to the club at 4. And I was like, no, I can't let them go without talking to him. So I was like, yo, Rizza, man, can I get like 5 minutes of your time? He looked at me. He looked at the door. He was like, all right, I got 5 minutes. Yeah. And so I showed him a joint called Blowgun. I was trying to get on as a rapper. And he listened to the joint, took the headphones off. He was like, man, I got enough rappers. But who made that beat?
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, that's me. That's all me. So he was like, I want you to join the Wu Elements. So next day he said, come back, do some paperwork, and it's been on since then. You know what I mean?
So that's like a 1-day thing, just with the right beat, it clicked up, it all happened.
God willing, I had the right joint, and it hit his ear. It hit his ear perfectly. So yeah, once in a lifetime shit, you know.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Your entrance to the Wu Elements, that's big, because even if you look at the Wu Elements, their Wikipedia, there's like a whole section for when you joined. You know what I'm saying, man? That's big shit, dude. And so what was your experience like being in that group?
It was just like I did a summer in New York fucking with Rizza for the Birth of a Prince album. So for me, it was more like learning studio process, learning the business process, watching how shit go down every day, seeing how they handle guest appearances, seeing how, they rent the spot out to other people. Like Nas was in there one day for like 8 hours. So it really gave me the business mindset. You know what I mean? I already was making beats. I did get to hear Triumph all broken down by tracks. It was amazing. But other than that, yeah, I learned a lot of the business shit, the studio shit, technical shit like that. So being in there with them like that, it was changing. It was life changing for my business and my studio aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And I'm sure at that point, being an official member, it was less like online time and more, face to face.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just we would just go to New York and we'd be in 36 Chambers like all day. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, yo, show up at like 3. Come to 3. We in there till 3 a.m. You know what I mean? So you meet tons of people going in and out. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people still, family 20 years later. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was big.
That's no doubt about it, man. And at this time, when you were a member, you had already graduated MSU and stuff, or?
Yeah, the crazy shit was Rizza wanted me to come out like right the week we was graduating. I was like, I gotta walk, bro. And he was like, you know what? I respect that. My nigga, just get that shit done and come out afterwards. So, that was real shit. But yeah, it was all intertwined with school. I was missing some classes, just shooting out to New York, missing for days. But yeah, it was all worth it. Roll of the dice,
Okay, no doubt. And, it's kind of interesting because so much of your career, I feel like, has been marked by people who are not Michigan based, but also you have like a crazy career of people who are. I'm kind of curious, do you feel like being Michigan based has been more like helpful or more of a detriment for your whole career?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it was the most helpful. I think like image wise and where we come from it's a lot of respect in the hip hop game, Detroit. So I think that helped, but it's no big labels, it's no Columbia Records, it's nothing here. So I think a lot of times here you might have to go outside and get big, and then they respect you here when you come back, which is kind of my process. I kind of did the New York shit. I was New York based. My sound swung New Yorkish, and so but our bars, our lyrics, our stories is all Michigan. So it was an interesting mix, but I don't know if it helped a lot being from here. Like I say, the image, but nah, like company-wise, man, you want to be in L.A., Atlanta, New York, so you can just get up and just, let me go to Fat Beats. Let me go to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, once you decide you in that level, shit, you'll go from wherever you at in Michigan to go get to Fat Beats or wherever you're trying to go. So it's all that drive, man. You know what I mean?
For sure, bro. And one thing that I noticed was in a lot of your mid 2000s projects, we got like bronze instrumentals, stuff like that. I feel like a lot of the iconography, the samples, all that stuff is kind of like Wu inspired. I mean, you even got that B that kind of looks, I can't even describe it, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, do you feel like that being with them and, being part of that group has like kind of been hugely influential for a lot of your sound for that period of time?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. I was in the lab with them, listening to these loops they doing, and like we passing samples, me and Fourth Disciple sharing samples, and he listening to my shit, I'm listening to his shit. So definitely, man, just to be in that atmosphere, you could not be inspired and flow that way a little bit. But yeah, man, I think too, it was also about getting out of the Wu shadow, you know what I mean? So, I think people by now understand that I got my own lane, and even with the Wu parentheses around me, I got my own shit. You could just call it hip hop, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the same thing. Wu was a help and kind of a hinder sometimes because of the shadow. They cast a big shadow, you know what I mean?
No doubt. And I'm really curious. I was listening to so much of your stuff the last couple of weeks, dude, and I was just so caught up in that B for the bronze instrumentals. Like, where's that come from?
That was my original logo, man. It's from my guy, Nubian. He did the artwork for Great Migration, and that logo and the circle and the B, that all came out of that. So I've carried that since I came on the scene, man. Very intricate, detailed shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. That's the B.
No doubt, man. And have you ever, being such a prolific producer, have you ever been one to kind of consider maybe going all in on the production, or have you always tried to balance the raps and the producing?
No, it's a balance, man. If I start producing too much, I miss rhyming. You know what I mean? If I'm rhyming too much, I miss beats. So I think it's just a seesaw balance, man. Sometimes it's more weight over here, sometimes it's more over here. But yeah, I keep it pretty balanced, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm curious about this as well, because like sometimes, you'll be rapping over other people's beats especially over like, famously over the Roc Marciano beats that we'll touch on in a little bit. But when do you kind of decide to, rap over someone else's versus, your own?
It's just like I'm trying to make dope projects. So like someone like Leaf Dog, of course, Rock Marcy. I know they got fire. So yeah. I feel like if somebody got beats, as a producer, I'm a beat collector too. Like if I hear some fire, I wanna fuck with it. As a rapper too. So I think just them having dope shit, them being on the same plane as my beats, that's when I can go in on somebody else's beats. And plus, to me, it's a different mood. Everybody got different personalities, so Rock would pick a different part of the loop than I would. You know what I mean? So it's dope to mix with other minds, if you will, as far as the production and shit. So it's not always bronze. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get it.
Okay, that's tight. And speaking of other producers, man, I know you're really good friends with other Grand Rapids native, Apollo Brown. And I've even read that, like, to some degree, you've been acted as like a mentor to him throughout the years. And
yeah, you could say that. We came up together. I've known Apollo since, sixth grade? Oh, wow. Yeah, so we came up together. I started making beats, and then like him and Kevlaar was like, "Yo, what's that? What you doing?" So I would show them, you know what I mean? So it was nothing but the basic early stages, and we all grinding and learning together. But I definitely started and just shed the knowledge to them. So yeah, me and Apollo cut from the same mold, you know what I mean? Came up long ago together. So yeah.
What do you think of his career right now?
He's on fire, man. Big respect. That's my bro. Always knew he'd be successful at whatever he does. So I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of him. Great artist, great ear, great product. You know what I mean? It's my bro.
And you're one dude who has had just an amazing longevity throughout hip hop as a whole. I mean, obviously starting with some of the Wu guys, and now like you got a lot of work with like Apollo, Boldy James, etc. Do you think are some of the most notable shifts that you've seen in hip hop?
I think I love how a lot of people are going back to that producer artist album setup. I love that lately, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got their guy and they're doing multiple projects with it. So I think that's dope. I think that went away for a while where everybody was just all over the place on their albums. So yeah, I think one producer, one artist shit is it's like kind of in the mainstream as far as our underground shit. So I love that, man. I love that. I like the people who are kind of mixing trap and soul. I like that shit too. So yeah, I'm open, man. You know what I mean?
That's cool. And I've also noticed that you kind of have a lot of like religious iconography and a lot, I mean, you know, Nazareth to begin with. The ekphrasis, is that how it's pronounced? Yeah.
Ekphrasis?
Ekphrasis. Yeah, man, my bad. Yeah, I noticed that, you know, throughout a lot of your album covers, your name, even some of the lyricism, there are kind of some religious motifs there. Where's that come from?
I mean, I just think that's a part of this world. Everybody believe in a higher power. We see signs, we see symbols. I grew up, you know, with my mom's was a Catholic, my dad was a Episcopalian, but I think that everybody's thinking about that. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of the bigger picture. So I try to connect the bigger shit to the important words we say. So covers like that, I think it's important, man. Have something serious, have something that makes a point, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of that in there for sure.
I see that, bro. Yep. And on that same motif, I mean, even the group that you founded, the Wisemen, right? I'm sure that's a reference to the biblical Wisemen. I mean, for those who are uninitiated, could you kind of break down what the Wisemen are?
Yeah. So, like originally we had this plan of having this group, me and Kev, called the Seven Wisemen. So we was just trying to have that group. This was really back in like the early Wu days when we all had these big cliques and shit. So yeah, man, we formed the Wisemen. We got up to like 6 people. First album was me, Kev, Salute, and Philly. Second album we expanded with June Megan, Illa Days, and then the 7th member, Lord Josiah. So that it was just like really a collective of brothers who we was real family. We real bros. We hang out and you know we got the best talent in our clique. So you know we put it on in the rhyme book and on wax. So that was my group, man. Everybody got to, you know, you come out, you got your peoples, you want to put them on too. So yeah, that was it, man. Wiseman was a good era in time. Obviously losing Kev, and then my bro Salute, who actually just got out in May, he went in for a 10-year bid, 10 to 20. So he was gone too. So it was kind of like Philly kind of faded away, doing different type of rap. So you know, it kind of dissolved, but everything has its time, and it was a strong time for the Wisemen. Indeed. We still popping. Everybody's still doing solo shit that's involved or whatever, but that's basically the story of the Wisemen right there, bro.
No doubt, man. And, you know, I'm sorry to hear about your brother as well. I was wondering if you want to speak a few words on his legacy.
Absolutely, yeah. Kevlaar 7, man, he was like, in the group, we called him Father MC because he was always like, making sure everybody was good, looking over us, checking on us. We doing something wild, he'd be like, man, what you doing, bro? Come back, you know what I mean? So Kevlaar, he was the master networker of our group too. Like he used to go around, like I'm more of a studio rat. I'm an album cat. I'll be in the studio, I don't gotta be at every show. I'm not like Kev. Kev would have been at every show, every event, networking, building with everybody. So, he was a big piece of the Wisemen, and pretty much a major piece of why it kind of all dissolved. But great person, great MC, great father, you know what I'm saying? And even better man. So that's my bro. Love him. R.I.P. K.
No doubt, man. No doubt. And that was really well said. Yeah. And I'm curious about how you ended up getting to link with Rock Marciano and for you guys to make your collaborative tape together.
So I used to be on this label called Man Bites Dog, based out of Virginia. And so it was at one point they had Rock Marciano on the roster as well. And he was doing some A&R work for them. And so while I was there, me and him got to chop it up a little bit. We did a A3C show together. And so we just had a mutual respect. You know, whatever. He loved, he fucked with my beats. I always fuck with his shit. So I just, I was listening to, I think it was Marcialago. And I was like, it just popped in my head like, why the fuck don't I get some beats from Rock? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, man, I made the call, talked to their side, and we made it happen, man. It was dope. And so he shot me the sounds, and I went to work. I wrote the shit in like a month, the whole shit, and then popped it out there, bro. And it's one of my biggest shits, you know what I mean? So no doubt. That's how we linked.
I actually think that I read on your website, they said that was like, at least at the time of you writing it on your site, that was the most impactful work that you had done in your career up to that point. Was there anything that you feel like compelled you to say those words?
I mean, I knew it was a big one. So I was like, really, I was just like, yo, I got to show my ass, man, because you know, a lot of times you don't get opportunities like this. So, and Rock was really bubbling at the moment, so I knew this shit about to get heard. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I heard. I think I was at the Motown Museum, and there was a story about Marvin Gaye, and he was writing some of his most epic shit, and I think it was Berry Gordy. Somebody asked him like, "Yo, how are you doing this? Like this stuff is crazy." And Marvin Gaye was like, "Yo, God is writing this album." Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." And that's kind of how I feel about the Rock shit. Like it was a higher power in me that blessed me to put them words together and get. I mean, I feel like that with every album, but this shit just came together so quick and such high level that it was something. It was something else, man. Yeah.
No doubt. And how do you feel like both your production and your rapping abilities has kind of gone, or I guess evolved over time?
I think in my early days, we were like so into lyrics, scientific, crazy wordplay, and I think I think that hits a certain crowd, but not everybody. And so I've kind of learned to keep it more simple but clever still. And so for me, that's the challenge about writing. Can you write something that everybody can hear, but then they be like, oh, hold up, wait, damn, I just caught what he said. So I think to keep it simple but clever is the sharpest way of writing, where it's not you're not over wordy, you're not trying to use big words just cause, but you're saying something crazy that's simple and people can hear it and get it and be like, damn. Rewind that, you know what I mean? I'm one of them rewind that dudes. I want you to rewind it. I don't want to waste a line, you know what I mean? So that's what it is, bro.
Okay. Nice, man. And sorry, this just popped into my head, man. Were you watching like a lot of Shaolin and Kung Fu type movies to kind of get into like the Wu head the same way those guys were?
Not a lot. It was a period where I was collecting the movies, and I kind of got more into the stories of the movies and shit. Oh, okay. But we would grab them to get the Kung Fu clips and all that. So, you know, I wasn't really into a lot of them. Some of them was kind of nothing really happening in the movie, but like shit like Five Deadly Venoms, classic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wu-Tang vs. Shaolin, classic. But you know, there was a dope storylines to me, but I never really got too deep into that. You know what I mean?
Okay, nice. And I'm kind of interested as well. You know, you've worked with quite a number of Detroit artists, and I feel like it's just kind of gone up over time. Who have been some of your favorite artists from the city to work with?
Oh man, of course Apollo. I did a crazy album with my boy Kurt Solid, East Side Detroit. We got an album called The Process, and he did just that. Those clever words, the simple but clever lines. So I love that joint. Like it's endless. Salute the Kid. We got an album called Digstown. That's crazy. The first album I did with Philly from Number Streets. That shit's dope. It's called Welcome to the Detroit Zoo. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm gonna keep going. Like if I hear talent that I think would be dope on my beat, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep pumping those out.
No doubt. And where do you find inspiration right now to keep going with the music?
Man, I always say I just be inspired by life, man. Telling my story, hearing other people's stories. This shit, life is just ongoing, and it's always something going on. So I just get inspired off of that, like little things. I might see someone on the news could write a verse about it, or I could take you back to high school to a simple story that happened, and I could give you a whole song about it. So I'm just kind of one of those creative writers, man. I could pull up whatever, and I could probably write a verse about that shit. So connect it all. That's all.
That's tight.
You know.
That's tight. When it comes to your album promo, what's really your process like to kind of ensure that that stuff gets heard?
Shit, album promo is like that's probably the biggest hurdle, man, because that's the money taker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we fuck with some PR firms that are magnificent. So we make sure we got to that level to where it makes sense in the budget to hire this PR company for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So we fuck with Steam and Kettle PR. We fuck with a lot of ads here and there. That's great promo. Of course, social media is okay. That helps to get the words out to your core fans, but you know, to push beyond that, yeah, you gotta mess with like a PR company. I think try to get and all the playlisting and all that. You know what I mean?
I think a guy like you should be on Reddit, bro.
Yeah,
you got a lot of Reddit fans, bro. I was like Googling you a ton,
I dabble in Reddit for sure. I'm on there.
I haven't. You got to do an AMA, like Ask Me Anything or something.
All right, hey, I'm with that, man. I'll set that shit up for sure, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
people would dig it. I read this on Reddit last week, bro. But people are like, Bronze is Bronze is without a doubt like the best Wu affiliate. That's some real shit, man. That's some Reddit shit, man. I'm telling you, you could push a lot of vinyl and stuff there, whatever.
Word up, I'm on it. I'm coming for y'all, man. Point me that way, baby.
Word, bro. And I know you also got the Lines Tequila. I mean, you could hold that up quick for a sec, bro.
You sleeping if you ain't got that.
That's facts.
You might be sleeping if you get too much of that.
How you feeling about the Lions' upcoming season, man?
Man, I think we good, bro. I think we improved a little bit from last season. Football is one of them things where every 16 or 17 games now, it's different every season. Even with the same team, there's luck, there's different matchups and shit, but I think we sitting good. I think we about to be back in them playoffs, and I think we got a shot, for real. I really do. And that's coming from a long time Lion, my heart hurt fan. So, yeah.
We're about to put it back together, bro.
We looking good. We looking good, man, for sure.
Word, I like that, man. Speaking of Detroit, man, where do you think are like the coolest places to hang out in Detroit?
I mean, shit, I'll be all over. L Club. Like when Wisemen first signed, we went downtown and we really hadn't been to like too many crazy restaurants like that. But the label was like, yo, tell us where y'all want to eat at. And we there. And we was like, man, fish bones. And when we get there, we eating some alligator on the label. Really? So yeah, so that's like a tradition. We always go down, fuck around at fish bones and eat alligator and shit, Long Island's. But yeah, L Club, we fucks with fish bones. Man, usually we just kick it at the studio though, really. So we be all around though, for sure.
Nice, man. I'm with that. Who are you listening to right now?
A lot of Griselda. Love Griselda. Love Rome Streets. My boy Bodie. A lot of Alchemist shit. Alchemist coming with a lot of shit. Jay Worthy, rock shit. Big Alchemist fan. I love whatever Madlib put out. Gibbs. Yeah, man. That mode right there, bro. That's pretty much what I'm on, man. My kid's trying to get me into Young Boy. So yeah, it's a lot of that running in my house, but I like some of this shit for sure. So yeah, man, a little mix of sounds and shit. Yeah.
Do you game?
Not a lot, man. I'm more sports. I fuck with Madden heavy, UFC, a little bit of sports shit, but I don't game too heavy.
Okay.
I game in that studio, man.
So stacking them up. And is there anything that we can expect to hear from you in the near future?
Yeah, man. We my label Black Day in July Productions. We already released a bunch of shit, but shit. Like right now, I'm working on the album. I'm producing for Bodie. So that sounds beautiful. I got a joint in the studio with Terminology. So that's crazy. I got an album with a rapper from Atlanta, Chicago, Four Eyes, crazy bars. And then, you know, I got another solo coming as well. So, and that's gonna have a bunch of Kevlaar beats too. So, yeah, man. So that's probably like what we gonna round the year out with right now. So, we cranking, man. There's other shit in the work I don't wanna lay out there yet, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. We stay cranking, man. Gotta keep the ears open.
No doubt. Yeah. What's it like working with Bullet? I feel like real talk, you kind of caught him early, like kind of before he like massively blew up.
That's facts, yeah. Bodie used to come to my studio. Had a studio on Grand River in Greenfield, and this was probably 08, 09, and Bodie used to come over there and fuck with me and record. So I known Bodie like over 10, 15 years. So yeah, me and Bodie go back. That's my motherfucking dog, man. So it's nothing, man. Me and him got some fire, but yeah, me and Bodie go way back, man. Salute.
That's what's up. Are there any artists that are upcoming that you feel like we should be paying attention to right now?
Yeah, I like fucking Mondo Slade, boy dope. Pro Dillinger got some fire. Yeah, I fucks with the Umbrella. I fucks with Umbrella Camp. They got heat. They got heat for sure. So yeah, a lot of that shit is crazy. Who am I thinking of, man? Y'all definitely got to check out my guy Four Eyes, man. He been going ham with the freestyles on IG, and this album we got is crazy. But he been around the scene, but he's really renewed and refreshed. So that shit is crazy. Yeah, man, just like I said, I'm heavy on Rome Streets too. I know he's in the system already heavy, but he's more newer than me. Them rhymes is crazy, dog. Fucking Ransom, bro. Ransom is sick, bro. Ransom bars and lines, crazy. So there's a few of them. Yeah.
And I feel like I could look at your discography, and I feel like you've literally worked with everyone up and down the list that anyone would want to work with. But with that being said, is there anyone that you want to work with that you haven't had the opportunity to yet?
Yes, it's always Jay, Nas. I haven't done nothing with Method Man yet. I think that'd be dope. You know, some legends. I gotta do something with Big Daddy Kane at some point, man. Yeah. It's my favorite. Yeah, like, I mean, I could sit here and name a list of motherfuckers that I think would go crazy on my album, but on my beats, but just to name a few. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right, man. I think we're getting close to rounding out the interview. So if you got any kind of message to put out for anyone who may be watching.
Yeah, man, y'all just pay attention to that Black Day in July Productions, man. Salute the Kid, Kurt Solid, more from Kevlaar 7 Still, Bronze, man. We got June Mega, Illa Days, Woozy, who am I forgetting? My man Hollywood Dots from Delaware. And just like, if you pay attention to our label, that's what all the big shit coming out on. So, you know, the Boldy, the terminology, shit like that, we dropping off the label. So pay attention to that. Black Day in July Productions. It's named after the Detroit riots, 1967, what they called the Black Day in July. So that's the connection there. Check the label. We online, blackdayjuly.com. You can plug in, man. That's it.
Let me ask you one more thing. You're the founder of Black Day in July?
Yeah, me and Kev, yeah.
Okay. Yep. How? Yeah, you got to give me the quick rundown on that.
Yeah, no, we when we me, Kev, and Apollo had a house on Ward Street, right off of Joy Road, and this was the first Black Day in July studio. So basically, we started there. We had the logo put on the wall by a graffiti artist. And it started in, what was this, 2004? Got the LLC in 06. And yeah, we just been working it since then, man. Black Day in July.
That's tight, man. Black Day in July. I love it.
Quality, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I'm with it. Well, guys, all Bronze Nazareth's links will be down in the description below. Check him out. He's about to have a busy fucking year. I'm with it. Well, Bronze, I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely, bro.
All right. Peace out, everybody.